Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a Dollar Tree DIY. It's just springtime decor. The weather's really nice, so I thought this would be really cute for my tablescape. First, what we're doing is we're making a little stand to have a cloche on top of it. So kind of like a little cupcake stand or a miniature version of a cake stand. What I'm using are candlestick holders, the little plates that you can set candles on, as well as two small bowls, again all from the Dollar Tree. Just using some hot glue that I already have from my last project and putting them together. It actually dries pretty quickly, so you don't have to wait to assemble everything. And then of course you just want to make sure when you put it together that you get it as center as possible. It's pretty easy though. It's really easy just to eye it. Now for the second part, I'm making the top of it, which is the actual cloche, using a small bowl, and then also using the tops of small candles from the Dollar Tree. They came with little rubber stoppers on them. You know, when you stick it into the candle, they kind of catch. I took those off before I started recording. I just used like a sharp knife to kind of cut them off of them. You do want to be careful because if you try to wedge it in between where the rubber and the glass part of the knob is, you can crack the glass. So just kind of want to move slowly and, you know, with as light as pressure as you can. And then again, you just want to center the knobs on the bottom of the jar. And there you go, simple. That's the first part of the project, is making the actual cloches. Now, of course, you can get bigger bowls. Those were the only ones they had available at the Dollar Tree. So here I have a piece of kind of like parchment. You can use brown paper bag. This really was a brown paper bag that used to be a gift bag that I got for Christmas. And I'm cutting it out because for the decor that I'm putting inside of the cloche, I'm using moss. You could always just kind of freehand it and just stick it in there, but I want to reuse these cloches for like other times of the year and put other things in there, so I can just hot glue it to there, take it out and put something else new in there, and then it just cuts down on the mess. And then very similarly to my last DIY, any materials that I have for the base that are like paper or cardboard or anything like that, I just like to cover them up because I don't want to see them. It doesn't look as nice if you can see it. So there you go, and as you can see, it was easily removable. Right now I am creating a bird's nest. You'll see that when I made it, I kind of overestimated how big it needed to be because I do want this part to fit inside of the cloche. So I just make some quick adjustments. As you can see, it's a little too big to fit underneath that jar that I have, but adjustments are really quick and easy, no need to worry. We still got our hot glue gun, so I'm basically just tucking everything in to make the nest a little bit smaller. I think I burned my finger a little bit. That's about the second time I've done that. I just really need to be a little bit more careful. Make sure that you're careful with those because you can get a pretty bad blister using the hot glue gun if you let it touch your skin while it's still really hot. So now we're moving on to filling in the bird cage. All of this stuff was literally $1. Like the eggs, that whole package of them were $1. The two little birds that I got, those came in one pack together for $1. The butterflies that are there, I think it was 3 packages of those, like two to each, and again $1 each. So you've got extra supplies that you can use for any of your other spring DIYs. I actually showed my mother-in-law this DIY once it was done and she really liked it. So luckily I have an extra little bird. I'm gonna make one for her and give it to her as a nice little present, you know, for again spring, or it can be for Easter. You can always substitute this stuff for little bunnies. It's a really simple and cute DIY and a gift that you could give someone that doesn't take long to do and is just really cute. And it's nice the way it is, but I kind of felt like I wanted to add some more stuff to it. So kind of making it look like it's kind of in like the canopy of a tree or something like that, or like a cherry blossom, well, not a bush, but a cherry blossom tree. So I'm adding these for color and just for a little bit more, just something more interesting. And then final touch, I'm adding a butterfly. I love butterflies. They're one of my favorite creatures. Now we're moving on to the second cloche. The first part of it is basically the same. I just cut out a little circle out of some paper bag, brown paper bag, covered it with the moss, and then I chose which one of the little succulents that I got that I wanted to add to it. Again, just using a hot glue gun. This was like the fastest part of it, and I think it turned out pretty cute. But again, you could also you've got that extra bird. I could have done another bird in a nest to more match the first one. But I like to have things kind of asymmetrical a little bit. My style isn't too matchy-matchy, and I just feel like it adds some interest. And then again with my love of butterflies. Now with this one, all of the butterflies came with like a little bendy piece of wire. I decided to keep that on there and then glue it in there so it looks as if the butterfly is hovering over the succulent. All right, so we are done. The next thing that there is to pick a place to put it and display it. I decided to put it as a part of my tablescape. I already had the other things that were sitting there on the table, and these just kind of worked in perfectly with everything. I hope you like this DIY. Now you get to hear what I sound like, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be really simple for anyone to do. It's cute. In the background you can see that little flower board that I made too. I gotta find where I'm gonna hang that. But yes, again, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.